I think young people are more informed and dynamic than their predecessors. This new generation is very profound and very strong and very brave because they're actually willing to go to the streets. How about that? Like, previous generations have just assumed that government's got it. Let me tell you something. You are the government.
I think other generations protested Vietnam and all of that other stuff, but that's neither here nor there. The Democratic Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez says millennials, like herself, are actually more informed than ever, more engaged, certainly than older generations, i.e., my generation, I know this is before me. Let's get the read on all this. Your world audio technician and author, Dion Baya. We've got attorney Leeza Garber. And last but not least, Fox News contributor, much more, Kat Tim. Kat, what do you think of that? You're much more jazzed and into it than old fogies like me.
Well, it depends who she's talking about, right? Is she talking about me? If she's talking about me, then absolutely yes. I am very informed. My friends, most people don't know this, they call me Encyclopedia Timph.
Yeah.
Really?
It's not Kat.
It solves mysteries on it.
It's encyclopedia.
I get that with the bond market.
Okay.
Whoa, that's
I think for some it is, but I also think that there is this issue with people who are younger, particularly at college campuses, where they're sort of stuck in an echo chamber. They're not really having their views challenged, so they're hearing the same set of views repeatedly everywhere they go. So, but the good news is there is a better chance for people in our generation to be more informed because we have the internet.
But I think, every generation is informed in a different way. I'm just wondering if she's saying, are they more informed and acting on it, which I think is the next leap, she's saying, but I know countless generations that have done that in their youth, right?
Yeah, I think Kat brings up a really good point, which is I think there's a conflation between using social media and being connected all the time versus being well informed. And I think that's a really important distinction because they're very different things.
I think nowadays,
they still mistype a lot of things.
Yes.
I feel like young people today live in a kind of a bubble where they are savvy, tech savvy and all that, but they don't seem to really have a grasp on history like she's saying here, where it was that, there are people who've taken to the streets, women's suffrage, the 60s and all that. And especially when you start forgetting history in general, I think there was a poll out about the Holocaust and maybe a third or something like that didn't know what the Holocaust was, or World War II, where you can't point to where England or Iraq is on a map.
Yeah,
that is
no
kind
geography.
of, they may know pop culture, but their knowledge only goes back, say, 10 years.
She's also talking about how engaged and jazzed
you
are.
There's a level
I need to know where England is on a map. We won the war.
Exactly.
Well, but also, if you're talking about protests, on social media, you can have a hashtag movement, but that's not necessarily saying
it's a level of
people are
arrogance that I just don't like.
See, I got the hashtag thing. I thought you guys were talking hash browns, and I said,
you were making macaroni and cheese with her there.
By the way, Apple is promising to stop eavesdropping on you, at least Siri users, unless it gets your permission first. That sounds like a good goal. What do you think?
This is insane. I mean, I don't understand why we think it's acceptable to just have them say, we're sorry, but we're going to keep doing it because we're making crap loads of money about doing it.
Right? These devices,
Siri's listening, Alexa's listening, and then you have this targeted marketing, and everyone's okay with it. But even when there's these huge data breaches, and it's just like, oh, we're sorry.
Well, no, they're giving you the power to turn it off.
But
they really don't.
It's not enough, though. It's not enough to just be like, sorry. If I came home and I found someone had been under my bed for a long time, and they came out and were like, sorry, dude. I wouldn't be like, okay,
but it's different because
I was listening.
We're allowing these speakers into
exaggerating something here.
No, but they're listening. They have it's like the old-fashioned, the guy with the headphones on,
but at the same time, we're asking for that technology to be used in our home.
That's true.
Want
and you
all
guys
the
won't give it up.
benefits.
But what about all these data breaches where they're like, sorry, everybody has your info, and then it's like,
but I want to point out.
No, I don't know, but maybe we should do something to make it a little more.
Quick to criticize, but
I'm quick to criticize, is right? Because there should be a level of.
Apple's making an important distinction that they're giving consumers the option to opt in, while most other technologies like this, you have to opt out.
You find out about it later, though. Right. We were recording you the whole time. We heard that argument you had with your wife 2 days ago.
Okay.
So it's
how did you know about that? All right. In the meantime, last but not least, and this one just intrigues me because chicken is all the rage right now. Popeyes has become like this chicken giant. A real star, fast food chain, ran out of chicken. In fact, its chicken sandwich has become so popular, it's become a viral sensation. So all of a sudden, you have Chick-fil-A dominating this field, all these others, Wendy's and everything. Chicken is now the new chicken. What's going on? What do you got here?
Okay, well, Popeyes has the best tenders. I didn't try the Popeyes sandwich.
They say Popeyes sandwich, the one that tastes.
I don't know though. Chick-fil-A, but it's like really all about.
That looks really dry.
It's
How
all
long
about
ago
the
did you get?
sauces.
I got this about a
You know
week
what? I
ago.
gotta say for this part of the segment, we're talking about. No, I'm actually
You're
don't
a
eat
vegan,
meat.
right?
I'm
Yeah.
vegan, but
Sure.
the
Me
part,
too. Yeah.
Me as
at
well.
the same
just sort
time
of
that we're talking
salivate.
about youths being more informed, we're talking about people having the debate over the best chicken sandwich while the Amazon is burning. And at the same time, I do want to point out that KFC sold out of its vegan chicken
Yes, it
in
did.
5 hours. So hopefully we're making that vegan country.
Well, you
What's that
knew.
sauce? Is
You
that honey
knew.
mustard?
I know you're making.
Margarita honey mustard
But I,
sauce.
wait a minute, you're making a statement about the Amazon, and so you poo-poo this whole segment we're doing.
She's
on
saying
that.
it's silly that
we're doing a segment on it.
No,
I'm just saying
Right.
we should be aware of this sandwich debate at the same time that the environmental consequences.
I'm really happy that Popeye has got his stuff together with olive oil and he has a business.
Oh, that is the worst joke ever. Come on.
I learned by watching you.
I eat the spinach. Get it? All right.
I don't know. Maybe AOC
Would you like
was
some of
wrong.
this?
I think the whole thing. No,
It's dry. I mean, evidently it's really good.
yeah. Okay.
You like your chicken, don't you?
Yeah, sure. Look at the time.